Symbolic Fantasies. Exercise 23 of Anthony de Mello's Sadhana, A Way to God. In a sense, all fantasy contemplations are symbolic. But the Ignatian fantasy contemplations are grounded on some element of history, which is not so with the ones I am going to propose to you now. I want you to imagine you are sitting on top of a mountain that is overlooking a vast city. It is twilight. The sun has just set. And you notice the lights coming on in the great city. Watch them coming on until the whole city seems a lake of lights. You are sitting here all alone, gazing at this beautiful spectacle. What are you feeling? After a while, you hear footsteps behind you, and you know they are the footsteps of a holy man who lives in these parts, a hermit. He comes up to you and stands by your side. He looks at you gently and says just one sentence to you. If you go down to the city tonight, you will find God. Having said this, he turns around and walks away. No explanations, no time for questions. You have a conviction that this man knows what he is talking about. What do you feel now? Do you feel like acting on his statement and going into the city? Or would you rather stay where you are? Whatever your inclination, I want you now to go down to the city in search of God. What do you feel as you go down? You have now come to the outskirts of the city, and you have to decide where to go to search for God and find Him. Where do you decide to go? Please follow the dictates of your heart in choosing the place you go to. Don't be guided by what you think you ought to do, or go to where you think you ought to go. Just go where your heart tells you to go. What happens to you when you arrive at this place? What do you find there? What do you do there? What happens to you? Do you find God? In what way? Or are you disappointed? What do you do then? Do you choose to go somewhere else? Where? Or do you just stay where you are? Now, I want you to change the fantasy. Whether you have found God or not, I want you to choose some symbol for God. Anything you want that for you symbolizes God best. The face of a child, a star, a flower, a tranquil lake. What symbol do you choose? Take your time choosing it. Having chosen your symbol, stand reverently in front of it. What are you feeling as you gaze at this symbol? Say something to it. Now imagine that it speaks back to you. What does it say? I want you now to become this symbol. And having become the symbol, look at yourself standing out there reverently. What do you feel now as you see yourself from the viewpoint and attitude of this symbol? Now return to yourself standing there in front of the symbol. Stay for a while in silent contemplation. Then say goodbye to your symbol. Take a minute or two for this. Then open your eyes and end the exercise. Here is another symbolic fantasy. A sculptor has been engaged to make a statue of you. The statue is ready, and you go to his studio to have a look at it before it appears in public. He gives you the key to the room where your statue is, so that you can see it for yourself and take all the time you want to examine it alone. You open the door. The room is dark. There, in the middle of the room, is your statue, covered with a cloth. You walk up to the statue and take the cloth off. Then you step back and look at your statue. What is your first impression? Are you pleased or dissatisfied? Notice all the details in your statue. How big it is, what material it is made of. Walk around it, see it from different angles. Look at it from far. Then come closer and look at the details. Touch the statue. Notice whether it is rough or smooth, cold or warm to the touch. What parts of the statue do you like? What parts of the statue do you dislike? Say something to your statue. What does the statue reply? What do you say in return? Keep on speaking as long as you or the statue have something to say. Now become the statue. What does it feel like to be your statue? What kind of existence do you have as the statue? I want you to imagine now that while you are your statue, Jesus walks into the room. How does he look at you? What do you feel while he looks at you? What does he say to you? What do you reply? Continue the dialogue as long as either Jesus or you have something to say. After a while, Jesus goes away. Now return to yourself and look at the statue again. Is there any change in the statue? Is there any change in you or in your feelings? Now say goodbye to your statue. Take a minute or so to do this, and then open your eyes. Fantasies do not only give you insight into yourself. In some mysterious way, they also change you. It is quite likely that in the two fantasies I have suggested here, you find that your relationship with God has deepened, though you cannot explain why. Do not be satisfied with doing these fantasies just once. To get the full profit from them, you must do them again and again. Then give vent to your creative instinct and invent your own symbolic fantasies.